And now on Poltax TV, it's time for more political hijinks with Stalinland's top comedy clan. From Edinburgh Grad, it's those wacky, gender-neutral National Socialists, the McMuppets. Humza Useless, Nicola Sturgeon in trousers, wants to be Clown Clan Chief of the SNP. So do the SNP Politburo and most of the SNP MSPs. Nicola Sturgeon wants him to be Clown Clan Chief and all, and so does her husband Peter Murrell, who's in charge of the contest to replace her, with no conflict of interest whatsoever and no vested interest in the result, or in rigging the result. The rumours he nipped into Stevie the Bookie and Craig Lang to put £100 on Humza Useless winning the contest before it had even started are totally without foundation. The race to replace Nicola Sturgeon will not be an SNP Politburo stitch-up, according to the SNP Politburo. But the only folk in the SNP that didn't want Humza Useless to be clan chief of the Tartan Taliban are the two lassies in the contest. Maths supply teacher wee Katie Forbes and Hackett Karen Gillan. Now, for some strange reason, and I can't think why, apparently the lassies smell a McRat. Now, before we get into the SNP psychodrama, because everything to do with the SNP is a drama, here's what you need to know. The soon-to-be former leader of the Stalinist Nazi Party is wee Jimmy Cranky, Nicola Sturgeon, who just happens to be married to the chief executive of the SNP, Uncle Fester, Peter Murrell. Peter Murrell, the husband of the current leader, is in charge of the election of her successor, and the current leader's right-hand man, Chief Ginger Liz Lloyd, is working on the campaign of guess who? Yes, Humza Useless, the man Sturgeon wants to take over from her. But there's a problem, namely the two other candidates. They sent an open letter to Uncle Fester calling on him to release the SNP's membership numbers, which he reluctantly did, eventually. 72,000. It was 125,000 in 2019 and 104,000 just 2 years ago, but losing over 30,000 members in 2 years had nothing to do with wee Jimmy Cranky standing down. Of course it didn't. The election, which Uncle Fester is in charge of overseeing, is a preferential vote system of aye, maybe and no. So if you like wee Katie Forbes, she's your first choice, with Hackett Karen Gillan second, probably. If you're a Sturgeon establishment brown shirt, it's Humza Useless first, with Hackett Karen Gillan second, because they didn't want wee Katie to win. Now, bear in mind that the SNP Politburo, 1, wanted the contest held behind closed doors, and 2, weren't going to publish their membership figures until after the election. Now, why would they want to do that? I mean, it's not as if they were planning on rigging the election in favour of Humza Useless. Or were they?